Hi everybody, this is Zeoniku, and today we are going to be doing my BARC Speeder for Star Wars Legion, or speeder bike if you will. I'm going to redo some panel lining with a paint marker, because I found out there's these wonderful things called paint markers, and I'm not gonna lie, they're actually pretty cool. I'm going to use a neon blue, and try and go over where I tried to use Tamiya panel liner, which great, I didn't know what I was doing. I am sorry for not having posted anything in a while. It's because I had a very bad stomach virus. And you know how bad those are, and how much fun I had with that. So I'm going over the edges, as you can tell. Trying to get deep in those crevices, so that it really pops. The cool thing about this paint marker is that it has two tips. It has a fine point and a wide point. Wide point is for like wide coverage. Fine point is for like tiny details like this. What I'm trying to do is get this all ready for tabletop, because I do plan on hopefully doing a game and recording it for you guys. Now, I am no pro by any means. Again, I am an amateur compared to many. And if you want to look at someone that really knows what they're doing, definitely check out It's a Gundam or It's a Gunpla. The dude knows what he's doing. I mean, even though he says that he's an amateur, he beats me by leagues. Trust me. Okay. Get some more paint going. I apologize, I'm not the best recorder in the world. I plan on doing better, but this is my second video after all. So I'm not gonna be too hard on myself, but I'm also not gonna cut myself any breaks. Okay, looking good. Let's do some front over here. Because it did a lot of staining. Granted, it looks kind of cool, but at the same time it's like, you know. So, on an off topic, I recently saw Predator Badlands. And Predator Badlands wasn't bad per se. I've seen a lot of people say that it was complete trash and don't watch it. I gave it a shot, and okay, it wasn't a bad movie. It wasn't the best. I mean, there's a lot of things I saw coming from like a mile away. And in my honest opinion, like, it didn't feel like a Predator movie. It felt like a movie that the Predator, or a Predator, a Yautja, just had to be in. Like, happened to be in. Bleh. Oh, okay, I think I've overstepped my bounds a little bit. Oops. Well, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. It's all okay. It's all in the process of learning, right? I mean, you can't make an omelet without cracking a few eggs or something. But yeah, Predator Badlands was pretty cool on some parts. And I don't know. I mean, I grew up with like Predator and Predator 2, and then like the Alien vs. Predator movies, and then lastly Predators. And then I saw Predator 2018, and I was going like, man, okay. Because Predator 2018 was like Ghostbusters with like the all-girl cast. I mean, yeah, you can have fun with it, but at the same time, try to respect the source material. That's all I have to say on that. Okay, so made a little smear there, but don't worry, it's all fixable. I mean, it just has like a little bit of a blue glisten on it now. That's cool. And realizing this, I'm seeing that I had photographed or recorded most of my back of my thumb instead of the miniature itself, so I apologize greatly for this. I'm quite dumb. And I don't mean that like in intelligence wise, I mean like in like, what do you call it, hindsight or whatever. Because I can't see what the camera sees most of the time. I'm looking from a different pair of eyes. I don't have the best setup in the world. I'm literally using bare bones. But, well, god damn it, it's starting to look really good. But yeah, paint markers. Paint markers are actually the coolest thing I've ever met, because instead of like, you know, getting, do I use some gold? Getting a paintbrush and having to smooth it out and hopefully not get bristle marks or whatever, because like I'm not gonna lie, I have cheap brushes. I can't afford the really good stuff, not on my income or whatever. I mean, I'm not necessarily a starting out hobbyist, but I'm more like a fledgling, if anything, just learning to fly. As you can tell, I'm not perfect. I make a little bit of mistakes here and there, but hey, that just helps you get better overall in life. I mean, I'm more of a Gunpla or Gundam painter than anything, and I'll be recording some of that later on, or showing off some of that too, because I have a lot of model kits. One that I'm hoping to do for you guys is the Guels de Lanza from Witch for Mercury, using a matte black coat, and then using by Turbo Dork, I think it's called Galaxia, because like it looks cool on matte black. It looks like purple stars, and it's like really cool. I hope the camera will pick it up. Okay. Now this is the one thing that you can tell where a brush would come in handy. But you know, you got to make do with what you got, because most of my brushes were not clean at the time of the recording. Which, shame on me, alright? But you know what? I don't care, man. I've had a rough couple of days. Okay. So now I'm going to do some outlining of this. Okay, yeah, that looks kind of badass. Oh yeah. Next, hopefully, if I can get it going, I want to do the turbo, or not the turbo tank. What's it called? The saber tank. You probably remember it from Star Wars Battlefront 2. If you guys ever played it back in the day on the PS2 like I did. Love that thing. But apparently it's pretty good on the tabletop. I mean, it easily gets swarmed or whatever, but I mean, it hits like a truck. Now I'm just trying to make the armor look a little bit dirty, which is just a fancy way of saying, hey, I accidentally painted this the wrong color. You know what? Hell with it. I'm gonna make the best of what I got. So I'm just going to use a Q-tip, go over it, kind of smear it a little bit, even though it's gold on pure white armor. But that's okay. We got this. We can make it happen. Okay, looking real good. Now, if you check on like the clone troopers helmets, or if you just like pause the video at any time, you can see where I went really hardcore on the outlining. That's because I was doing it via paintbrush and toothpick. I did not have paint markers, didn't know paint markers were a thing. I didn't meet them until recently. Which, they are absolutely amazing in themselves. They come in a wide variety of colors, plus they adhere to acrylics, or not acrylics. Well, they are acrylics. They adhere to plastic very good, and they don't eat it, which is great. because a lot of the stuff I use is mainly ABS plastic or resin or whatnot. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I do plan on getting a new backdrop or bottom part for my spray booth, because as you can tell over time, because of all the paint and everything, it's starting to climb upwards. And I'm also thinking about doing maybe a painting recording with my airbrush, which of course I'll have to do something about the airbrush sound, because it's one of those cheap compressors. I don't have the money for a real one. Plus I don't know if that would like make my neighbors mad. I don't know. But we work with what we got. But so far, everything is coming out pretty cherry. Okay. So now, what we're going to do is do some fine details with a really nice silver. And then we're going to put some happy trees. That's a joke. We don't put tree. I mean, I could put a tree, but I don't know how to draw a tree that tiny. Okay, doing good, and a little bit silver there. Really make it pop. So far, so good. I'm just getting like the little stirrups colored, because basically what this was a guy that got a hold of some Star Wars miniatures. I mean, and went kind of ham on it and didn't really think about it as much as I should have. But, you know, and now we're going to fix that one area with some black. I can't tell you how it's a learning curve sometimes, trying to see what the camera sees and then see what you see. Because I do not have a professional camera or anything like that. I mean, I've seen some crazy setups, like for war gamers and whatnot. And remember that mark where I messed up? Or I altered, or whatever you want to call it? We are going to change that up a little bit. Make it work for us. Okay. A new Q-tip, because that one has gold on it. Don't want to smear more gold. And here we go. Now it just looks like his armor's dirty, which is cool. Because, you know, clean armor doesn't really find its way onto the battlefield much. Well, if you guys like the video, please feel free to subscribe. Give me a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you want to see. I'll be more than glad to do more. I just need encouragement. But yeah, so looks pretty good so far. Can't wait to have this on the tabletop again. And that's about it.